Good morning and Merry Christmas, or Merry Christmas Eve for me. Today is the 24th of December and I am finally taking some time to do my skincare. I'm going to use the zip that I was using pretty frequently for a while, and then the last few months I've ran out of time or haven't wanted to commit the time to doing it, if I'm being honest with myself. So I'm going to do this. I think I lost a hair. I'm going to do this, and then I have some skincare that I'm going to follow it up with. I have kind of a side business where I make skincare. I've made this face cream probably about last year at this point, maybe even 2 years ago, and I've been playing around with it and I love it. I've tried store-bought ones and I keep coming back to the one that I make. So I mean, I figure if I know how to make it, I took a course, I have a certification in skincare formulations, and so it's been something I've had fun experimenting with. The first thing I'm doing is kind of rinsing off any of my creams and things from last night. And with this, you do want moisture, you want water on your face, but you do have to use, I'm still using up the bottle that came with it. It's a conductive gel. Chances are I will not be rebuying this because it's very expensive and you have to use a lot of it. But I've looked at some different recipes to make my own, and it doesn't look that hard. I make some gel-like serum, so I already have the ingredients. The biggest thing to add in here is glycerin for kind of that slip and to help it stay on your skin longer than just like a watery gel. And then the most important ingredient is basically adding electrolytes of some sort, whether it's some colloidal silver and then some trace minerals. I feel like I'm missing the word. I'll insert in the description box because I feel like I'm missing what it's called. But basically, you just add a tiny bit of that. You need the minerals to help with to conduct the electricity through. All right, so I'm going to turn on the app. Apparently I have to log in because it's been so long. And I'm gonna drink my matcha that I made earlier that's getting cold. Because it's been so long, I might do the all-inclusive. We'll see if I have the patience to do 12 minutes. Seems like a long time because I haven't committed much time. But let's just do it. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. All right. Start treatment. It's gonna connect. And then I'm gonna skip her talking. Yes, apply gel all over. I know. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Gonna rinse. I really do think it works, but hey, if nothing else, it basically you spend 12 minutes pushing in a glycerin, so like a hydrating serum before following with skincare. So I'm gonna follow, I have an oil called Rescue Me. It has a few different oils in it, and it has like chamomile, so it's very calming. So for after something like this, even though this isn't irritating, it is kind of a workout for your skin. Because I was talking, I skipped vitamin C. Usually I would have put vitamin C on first. I've really been liking the Prequel, their vitamin C. It's very light and simple. It doesn't add too much. It doesn't change my skincare that's going on or under. As I mentioned, I have the cream. I have an eye cream, but I don't want to have to go searching for it. I have a coffee eye cream that, I love it. And it has goji berry in it, which helps to firm the skin slightly, temporarily, but it does have a nice firming effect. And the caffeine is helpful for fluid retention. All right, so I don't need too much. Since I've been doing my skincare really regularly and using like the serum, oil, and then the cream, I actually haven't had a problem with dry skin. So I'm using it's actually one I got from my sister. It's the Isden broad spectrum mineral sunscreen. Actually, surprisingly been liking it, but it's a little dark, so it's a little yellow and a little dark, but once I put it on, it kind of melts in and it's fine. The only thing is I don't use this one on my neck because I don't want it to get on my clothes, and I cannot use it around my eyes. I have never found, I have very sensitive eyes, just in general, but also I was in a fire and burned pretty severely when I was 16, and my eyes are just really sensitive as a result. So I can't use a lot of products around my eyes. And sunscreen, cannot. Sometimes I'll use like powder, like some of the powder foundation products. I can get away with some of those, but nothing liquid, and no like dedicated powder sunscreens either. So right now, also this lighting, because even when I came in, my face looked yellow compared to my neck. So I think it's just the lighting of where the light is in relation to the camera. It doesn't look that extreme in person, and it's winter. I'm covered up to here anyway, so and honestly I don't care. So there you go. Sunscreen, even if it is winter, wear sunscreen. As you notice, I use the, I really love, I get this online. You can pick it up in Europe, but I order it through, I don't remember who I order it through, but it's the Aven, but it's like a heavier cream, but the neck tends to get drier anyway, so I actually really love having a heavier cream for my neck area. All right, so I need to, what do I need to do today? I have a lot I need to do today. I have a lot I need to do today. So right now I'm probably going to run out to the store because it's 11:30, so I want to run out before they get too busy. I just need to grab a few random things. And then I really should have written a list of what I had to do today, because I was telling my kids this morning when I was when we were waking up, and now I can't remember. Okay, that was pretty busy as expected. I mean, it's the day before Christmas. I was gonna record some when I was in there, but honestly I had my list and I was getting the things on my list and getting out because I have officially hit crunch time. It's 12 o'clock. We have guests coming over at 4:30 and I still have basically everything to do. So I did end up picking up, hopefully I don't regret this. I do this to myself. I was just going to use frozen corn for my corn pudding. But growing up, we would have used corn that we cut off the cob and then froze. So I'm like, oh, it tastes so much better because just the texture and the flavor. When it's cut off the cob, it tends to have like a little bit finer texture. It's not like small, tiny pieces, but it's not like whole kernels. So I was going to put that in the food processor. But I'm like, hey, they have it. It's in the discounted produce section. It looks like it's just fine. It looks sweet. Hopefully it is. So yeah, I bought that. So now I have to boil water, boil that, cut it off the cob. But, you know, whatever. What's life unless I'm putting more on my plate than what I should be. So I'm going to haul everything in, get some water boiling, and start getting to my items. I do better when I'm at crunch and like I just got to go. So I'm going to get in there and get it done. Something I forgot to do earlier is put oil on my scalp and my hair. I like to do this every time I wash my hair because I only wash my hair about once every 6-ish days usually. This time I really needed to wash it sooner. I don't know what, I've been trying some different hair products. I have wavy, well, you can't really see it too much because it's kind of been messed around with, but I have wavy-ish hair, but it just decides when it wants to do it. So I've been trying some different hair products to try and kind of practice bringing out my natural wave. And whew, this last combination left my hair just not, I don't know, I didn't like it. So kind of just looked greasy and dirty from day 2. So it actually has only been like 4 or 5 days. But I like to use this. One, it's good for your scalp. It's good to moisturize your hair. And I really like it to remove buildup, kind of like oil cleansing, like double cleansing your face. Like removes like, so this helps removing the oil-based buildup in products. And then when I shampoo it out, I do shampoo my hair twice, and that removes enough of the oil. Just do a little massage. This is, right now, just a quick olive oil, castor oil, a little bit of rosemary, essential oil, and tea tree essential oil. And then I am going to just put a little bit on my ends. Put it up, and then when I wash my hair later, it will just help make it nice and moisturized and shiny. I am astounded by the amount of dirt and debris we can accumulate on a floor that we sweep and vacuum at least every other day, sometimes even every day. It's just, I don't know where it comes from. Also, I highly recommend this type of brush. I get it at our local international food store, but I like the fact that instead of sweeping back and forth, you just kind of go like this, and it really does a good job of gathering everything without kicking up dust. The only thing is, it does drop little pieces, but so do any of the natural bristle brushes. For lunch, we have leftovers. This is the mabu tofu from last night with some snow peas cut into it and some rice. Cutting some bay leaves to make some bay simple syrup. Oh, I really have to get in here and trim this as a whole, but I just need this one stalk. I won't even need all these. Okay, so throwing together the simple syrup is incredibly easy if you haven't made it yet. It's equal parts sugar, water. I did rinse off the bay leaves just because they came right from the tree, just to make sure there's nothing hiding in there. But I'm just going to let this dissolve, infuse. I did 15 bay leaves, and actually, you know what? With that, I'm probably going to do another quarter cup of sugar and water, because that's probably a lot of bay leaves for the amount of actual simple syrup. But I just let this heat up. I'll maybe cook it for a couple of minutes, and then I just let it sit on the stove until it cools down, strain it, and put it in the bottle. And I keep it in the fridge, and I use this to sweeten both alcoholic and not alcoholic drinks.